Hi guys, it's Tracy here. Today is April 28th, 2016. I thought I would come on and do a quick video on budgeting. I know it's kind of a dry subject, but in order to save money, we must first know where our money is going. At least, that's what I hear. First of all, I am not by any means a financial advisor. I have been doing this for quite a few years and just recently got off the wagon and am in the process of going back on the budgeting wagon. So this is what has worked for my husband and myself. This might not work for you, but it's what works for us. You may find something on here that does work for you, a piece of it here, a piece of it there, what have you. So I thought I would share, and maybe this will help someone. So first of all, I have some severely technical things, as you can see, that I use to do my budget. That's right. A notebook, pen and pencil, and my phone, which you cannot see, but that's what I use for my calculator. So first, we do the budget. I will take a notebook and on a fresh piece of paper, I will write the month and the year, and then I will go through and I will write everything we got coming out for the month. I will also write however many paychecks we're getting that month, the date, the amount, and what bills we're going to be paying out of that paycheck. At the top of our list, those are the things that's going to come out direct withdrawn out of our checking account. So those I put at the very top. Those are getting paid whether I want them to or not. Those are things that I know have to be in the checking to be covered. Now, you may have cable. As you can see, we actually do not do cable. We have Netflix, Hulu, and HBO Now. That is what we consider our cable. You may have cable, you may have, I don't know, some sort of a dish or whatever, but this is what works for my family. We have a antenna which picks up our local news channels here, so these actually work pretty good for us. We don't really, I don't know what you call it, miss a lot of the other TV. Every once in a while there's something that comes on that we would really like to see, but 9 times out of 10 I'd rather not pay that extra budget or that extra money for something that we would only watch once or twice. And yeah, so this works for us. I do have a cell phone, and then we also have our house phone, but the house phone has the internet, so that's kind of a necessity. Plus, where we live, our cell phone doesn't pick up, so this way the kids can get a hold of us if they need us, work can get a hold of me, whatever. We've also got our regular monthly bills, and these are the ones, again, you got to pay them whether you want to or not. It's just inevitable. After that, we've got groceries and necessities. Groceries, for us, consist of nothing but food. Necessities would be things like toilet paper, paper towels, dishwashing liquid, laundry detergent, soap, shampoo, just anything that you need for the house. If you need clothes or, you know, more paper, or that goes in with the necessities right there. So I budget specifically for that. Then if you have pets, which in our case we have cats and dogs, and then we also have chickens, so I budget specifically for them, so I know how much money's coming out, whether it's litter or food or vet bills or flea medicine or whatever. I budget that in every month. If we borrow any money from anybody or whatever, we pay that back, so that goes in the budget. That doesn't happen very often, but I added it just for the video's sake. And then holidays and birthdays, I always budget for those every month. That is kind of my Christmas club, I guess you could say. I'd like to do the Black Friday shopping, so this way I know exactly how much money I'm going to have for Black Friday. Also, when Easter comes up, Valentine's, any holiday comes up, I've got money for it. And then birthdays, when they come up for the kids or my husband or myself, we've got money for it. And I don't have to take money from one of the bills to pay for such things. And then, yes, I do budget for eat out, because if I don't, which we have not been for the past couple months, I end up spending more eating out than I do on our groceries, and it's so much cheaper if you just go grocery shopping instead of eating out all the time, not to mention healthier. So that's what we're getting back to. And again, make sure that you write down your paychecks, what dates they're going to be, what bills you're going to pay out of that paycheck, and so on and so forth. You need to write down the amounts, which I did not. This was just a list to show you, you know, what an example of things that you would need to put down for your budget. These are things that we actually use in our budget, so yeah, that works for us. The second part to the budget is our groceries. So I know I wrote it in pencil, it doesn't show up very good, but I apologize. We're budgeting $228 this month for groceries. So I'm going through the cabinets and looking and see what all I need. I write down everything possible that we need. Now, granted, I won't be getting everything on this list this month. I know that. I won't be getting all these quantities of everything on this list. Again, I know that. But these are things that we would use in a month. I'm planning on doing 1, maybe 2 grocery trips total. So throughout the month, this will be what we end up with. Mostly. First thing we're going to do is make out our menu for the month, and then we can go back and get our groceries that we need for that menu. That way we know exactly what we're going to need for the month, the meats, the cheeses, if you're doing pasta dishes, how many of those you're going to need, etc. As long as we keep to our grocery budget, yes, if you do not buy frozen pizzas, already made pancakes, you know, I don't know, burritos, whatever. If you don't buy all that pre-made stuff, your budget's going to go a whole lot further. Yes, that means you have actually got to do the cooking and a whole lot more prepping, but it's a lot easier on your budget and a whole lot healthier for you and your family to do it this way. So this is what we're going to go back to this month. We've got our garden started outside, so we will be picking up a few plants, tomatoes, peppers, and that kind of thing to put in the gardens. We've already got our potatoes planted. So, ew, an ant. That will help us on our grocery budget in the future months tremendously. We're also going to be canning some of that stuff this fall. So as that comes into play, our grocery lists are going to get smaller because we're not going to need as much, which means we can save more money. I'm only going to budget probably $50 for eat out. Yes, there are 5 of us. Yes, that is a slim eat out budget, but we're planning on eating out once, maybe twice this month. We're used to going cheap anyway, so that will work out. But yeah, I just wanted to do a small, well, not so small, I do apologize, video for how we do our budget. Again, I am not a financial advisor. I do not claim to be. This is just what works for us, and if it'll help somebody else, great. If not, then there's a lot of other videos on YouTube. You might be able to find something that actually works for you. Have a great day, guys. Bye. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.